There are objects in the universe so massive, so powerful, that they push reality itself to its breaking point. Places where gravity becomes so extreme that space bends, time slows, and light, the fastest thing in existence, can no longer escape. This is not a star, not a galaxy, not even a supernova. This is TON 618, one of the largest black holes ever discovered. A cosmic anomaly so enormous, it challenges everything we thought we understood about the universe. When astronomers first observed TON 618 in 1957, it appeared deceptively ordinary. Just another faint blue point in the sky. But hidden behind that tiny flicker was something far more terrifying. TON 618 was not a star. It was a quasar, the blazing heart of a distant galaxy, powered by one of the most monstrous black holes ever known. Located over 18 billion light-years away, the light we see from TON 618 began its journey when the universe was still young, a time when galaxies were still forming, when the first stars were igniting, when cosmic structure itself was still emerging from primordial darkness. And yet, this object had already become colossal. At the center of TON 618 lies a black hole with a mass estimated at 66 billion suns. To understand how absurd that number truly is, Sagittarius, a star, the supermassive black hole at the center of our own Milky Way, contains around 4 million solar masses. TON 618 is over 16,000 times more massive. Its event horizon, the boundary beyond which nothing can return, spans roughly 240 billion miles. That is so large. Our entire solar system could fit inside it multiple times over. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, even Pluto. All swallowed whole, and there would still be room to spare. But mass alone does not define TON 618's terror, its brightness does. Because TON 618 is not dormant, it is feeding. Surrounding this black hole is an accretion disk, a spiraling inferno of gas, dust, and shredded stars falling inward at relativistic speeds. As matter compresses and heats, temperatures rise to tens of thousands of degrees. This process releases unimaginable amounts of energy. So much energy, in fact, that TON 618 shines brighter than entire galaxies. Its luminosity is equivalent to approximately 140 trillion suns. If TON 618 replaced Sagittarius, a star at the center of the Milky Way, its quasar would outshine every star in our night sky. The darkness of space would vanish. Its glow would dominate Earth's heavens permanently. And this radiance is only the outer shell. Closer to the event horizon, reality becomes stranger. Gravity near TON 618 is so intense that space-time itself warps visibly. Light curves around it. Photons can orbit it. Time dilation becomes extreme. To a distant observer, someone falling toward TON 618 would appear to slow, then freeze, suspended forever at the edge of darkness. But for the falling observer, time would continue normally. Until tidal forces, radiation, and relativistic extremes tore them apart. Near smaller black holes, this process is called spaghettification, but supermassive black holes like TON 618 behave differently. Because of their enormous scale, you might actually cross the event horizon before being destroyed. Imagine descending into a sphere larger than our solar system, surrounded by fire, watching the universe outside accelerate into unimaginable futures. As you fall toward a singularity our physics cannot explain. At the center lies one of the greatest mysteries in existence, a singularity, a point where density may become infinite, where general relativity collapses, where our understanding of time, matter, and reality itself breaks. TON 618 does not merely stretch physics, it may expose its limits. And perhaps the greatest mystery is not what TON 618 is, but how it formed. Black holes are believed to grow through accretion, star consumption, and mergers with other black holes. But TON 618 existed shockingly early in cosmic history. To reach 66 billion solar masses so quickly, it must have grown at rates that challenge conventional astrophysical models. Some theories suggest direct collapse black hole seeds. Others imply conditions in the early universe were far more violent than we currently understand. Its existence raises uncomfortable questions. Did black holes form faster than expected? Were primordial conditions more extreme? Or are our models fundamentally incomplete? TON 618 may not simply be massive, it may represent missing chapters in cosmic evolution. And despite its destructive nature, TON 618 is also a scientific treasure. Because quasars act like ancient lighthouses, their brilliant emissions travel across billions of light years, passing through intergalactic gas clouds along the way. By studying this light, astronomers can map the chemical composition of the early universe, trace galactic development, measure large-scale cosmic structures, and investigate the universe's infancy. In this way, TON 618 is both destroyer and historian, a monster and a messenger. When we look at TON 618, we are not simply observing a black hole, we are looking backward through time itself, into an era when the cosmos was younger, denser, and perhaps far more dangerous. It reminds us that the universe is not built solely from stars and planets, but from forces so vast, so violent, and so incomprehensible that human intuition struggles to grasp them. TON 618 is one of those forces, a region where scale becomes meaningless, where darkness outshines galaxies, where gravity enslaves light, and where reality approaches its own edge. Somewhere billions of light years away, this titan still feeds, still burns, still bends space-time, and still waits, as one of the most terrifying monuments in the known universe. TON 618 does not just break records, it breaks perspective. Because in its shadow, we are reminded how small Earth truly is, how fragile our sun is, and how terrifyingly vast the cosmos really becomes.